To install the Unreal Engine, you need to install the Epic Launcher first. Go to Epic Games, download and install the latest version. Then from the Epic Launcher, go to Unreal Engine. From the Library tab, click on the plus button, choose the latest version and click Install. Wait for installation to complete, click on the Launch button and start the editor. From the Open window, go to Games tab, select the blank template, then from the Project Details section, choose Blueprint as project type. Change Quality preset to Scalable, give your project a name and press Create. When you open the editor for the first time, you will find 5 different panels on the screen. Main toolbar on the top, outliner on the left, details on the right, content browser on bottom, viewport at the center. If you don't have these panels available at startup, go to window menu, look for the mentioned panels and bring them back into the editor. First panel we're going to dig in is the viewport. Viewports are your window to the world you create in Unreal. They can be navigated just as you would in a game. Here are some useful tips and tricks to navigate and interact with the viewport. Press Alt 2 and Alt 4 to toggle between lit mode and wireframe mode. Wireframe helps you to see the inner details of scene geometries. Press F11 to toggle between immersive mode and normal mode. Immersive mode maximizes the current viewport to full extent of the current window. Press G to toggle between game mode and default mode. Game mode shows the scene as it would appear in a game. Click on any object from the scene to make it as active selection. To orbit around an object, press F to focus. Hold Alt and left mouse to orbit. Hold middle mouse to pan. And spin the mouse wheel to change the zoom level. To fly in the viewport, hold right mouse to change the look direction. Press W or S to move forward or backward. Press A and D to move sideways. Press E to gain altitude and Q to lose altitude. And spin the mouse wheel to change the flying speed. To move, rotate, and scale the selection, press W to activate the Translate gizmo. Press E to activate the Rotation gizmo. Press R to activate the Scale gizmo. Hold Shift to move the camera with the moving object. Hold Alt before moving or rotating to make a clone of the selection. Configure or toggle the snapping using the snap buttons. Outliner displays all of the game objects in a hierarchical tree view. You can create folders, filter entries, toggle visibility, and many more. Entries can be selected from the outliner and can be modified in the Details panel. Details panel contains information, utilities, and functions specific to current selection. From the top, we have component hierarchy. You can rename the objects by pressing F2 on the root of the tree. If you hover on the name, the tooltip will give you basic information about the object. Objects are instances of their original classes, and their original class is usually derived from an actor or other classes. This is called inheritance. Making changes to the objects within the scene won't affect their original class properties. That's the reason you can have multiple instances of any object, multiple light sources, and more. Actor is an object that can be placed or spawned in the world, and from this point of view you can tell that static mesh actor can also be placed in the world. That's why you can move, rotate, and scale the actor. Components are another feature that come with the actor class. Actors usually have a root component and one or more child components. The static mesh actor comes with a predefined static mesh component, which gives the actor an ability to render meshes into the game world. You can also extend the instance hierarchy using the Add button. You can select from a wide range of components that can be added to the actor. They can also be selected and they can have their own set of properties. The Properties panel displays all editable properties from the selection. If you can't find what you're looking for, use a search box to filter the items. Any changes made to the actor, including structural changes and property changes, are only available inside the current level. To make these changes permanent and save them as an asset, you need to convert the selection to a blueprint. To do that, click on the Convert button. If the selected actor is an instance of Unreal's built-in class, a window will pop out. There, you can choose the new subclass and click the select to let the Unreal create a blueprint for you. Your newly created blueprint will appear inside the content browser. But if the selected actor is an instance of a local class, from the open window, choose Apply Instance Changes to the Blueprint. This will save the changes to the original blueprint. The next panel is the content browser. The content Content browser is the primary area for managing content assets within the Unreal Editor. You can create new assets from a wide range of asset types by clicking on the Add button. You can also import new assets from external sources by clicking on the Import button. Assets can be organized into folders, and there are many options to modify existing content. The toolbar provides quick access to commonly used tools and operations. The Save button is a shortcut to save your current level. The Editor mode helps you to put the editor into different editing modes to enable specialized editing interfaces and workflows, such as landscape editing, mesh painting, modeling, and more. Select an option to display its corresponding panels and toolbar. Create button helps you to bring content to your scene, either from the content browser or from an external application. The Blueprint button helps you to edit or create any blueprint in the world. Clicking on the Play button begins a Play in Editor session. Play in Editor lets you play the current level directly from the editor. Press Shift F1 to revert. To stop the session, click on the Stop button.